Hi, everybody. Thank you for attending the Retention Management webinar series. I'm Billy Dawson, and I'll be your host. Please note my phone number and email address at the bottom of the screen, which you can use to contact me with your questions following today's presentation. And as a quick side note, today, June 30th, we've been granted a leap second by the official atomic clock that keeps the universal coordinated time, which means we all got 1 extra second today. So thank you for spending it with me. So today, Retention Management is introducing to the health and fitness industry its first proactive meal planner. It's for your members who are trying to manage their weight and lead healthy lifestyles. Now, there's a large percentage of your members that don't know that the two pillars of a healthy lifestyle are good exercise and good nutrition. And when it comes to weight management, many don't know the 20-80 rule. 20% exercise, 80% nutrition. They've joined your club, your center, or your studio to get in shape, manage their weight, and really feel better about themselves. Now, there's a small percentage of your members who aren't going to need this because they already live a healthy lifestyle, right? They show up every day. They eat it, drink it, breathe it. They live it. They're never canceling their membership. It's the other ones you have to worry about. You know the ones I'm talking about, that decided one day they were going to change their life, that they're going to start that journey. So they show up, they hit the machines hard and fast every day. But then they go home and they have poor eating habits. And when that happens, they don't see the results fast enough. And then what? Well, they quit. They cancel their membership. And when that happens, your business loses that revenue. Now, to help them reach that weight goal and actually keep them participating longer, you can offer your members Nutrition Complete. It's a proactive meal planning tool, and it's really based on two components of a member. First, their profile. What is their profile? Well, it's age, height, weight, activity level. And then the second component is their weight goal. Do they want to lose weight, maintain weight, or gain weight? Whichever it is, Nutrition Complete can help guide them to that goal. So here's how it works. Nutrition Complete is a revenue-generating tool that we license to you to sell to your members. It's white labeled, so you brand it and you market it as your own. Your members, they purchase a subscription from you at the price you choose. And then they follow that meal plan, a personalized meal plan with their exercise routine, and then they keep coming back to see the results that they're getting. Thus, the tie-in to retention. And plus, I just wanted to say thus. But how you sell it actually depends on what you want. Do you want to generate extra revenue and create a value add for your individual or your group fitness programs? Do you want to generate extra revenue and create a value add for your personal trainers? Or do you want to energize and kickstart that nutrition program you've been advertising on your website and actually begin to generate revenue with it? However you want to sell Nutrition Complete, the bottom line is it adds value to everything your business does. Let me show you how. I'm going to focus on two experiences, that of your member and that of your business. I'm first going to concentrate on the experience as the member. So I'm going to be the new member who's come into your facility, and you've sold me a subscription, a monthly subscription to Nutrition Complete, a proactive meal planning tool. First, let me orient you and give you some navigation and show you what the user experience would be like. So the first thing you can see right in front of us for Tuesday, June 30th is the daily meal planner. And all of these recipes are going to suit my profiles and my goal, my gender, age, height, weight, activity level, and then my goal as well. My meal planner navigation can take me to a specific day, or I can go to a specific day in the month. I will take all of my meal plan actions in the Actions tab, where I can create a grocery list, I can create templates, and create the actual meal plan itself. I'll be able to track my meal plan progress Over here to the right, whether I have failed or succeeded on my daily meal plan. Be sure I mark what is my reward day. I'll have my meal plan statistics right below that. And it's just like a traffic light system. Very easy to understand. Green is good. Red is not good. That traffic light system is relative to my specific recommended daily allowance of calories, carbs, fat, fiber, protein, salt, and sugar. These numbers came from my profile. This is calculated specifically for me. Then when compared to my goal, that is what creates my meal plan. The About You section is where I'll create my profile and goals as well as keep my personal information. My profile information, my goals information, the activities I do, the exercise I do. It's not just exercise, it's activities, it's movement, it's anything that could be burning calories that I didn't even know about, that I thought I had to just go and run on a treadmill to do. We're going to track that here. Also have a photo database, which is a great motivator when you're talking about before, during, and after. I'll save favorite recipes in a small little section here, as well as templates that I may have created at different times of the year that work the same in other times of the year. There's a small reporting section with really easy to generate and understand reports so I can see how I'm tracking toward my goal. With that, I'm going to create a meal plan. So this one's already done for me, but I could just as simple go into the Actions button, create meal plan. I'll select it for the whole week, and just randomly pick a meal plan. And what's happening right now is the tool is taking my profile information, comparing that to my goal, and creating a meal plan for me. Here's where we created my profile in the About You section. You can see my age, my weight when I joined back in September. I'll go to my goals. You can see my weight goal that I created at the beginning of the year, like millions of other people. I have given myself almost a full year to attain that goal. What is that goal? Well, here it is. I started at 215. I'm looking to get back down to 190, lose about 25 pounds, and hopefully be able to do that within the time frame I've given myself. As I go through the year, I'll track my progress. I'll take measurements. I'll do check-ins. And if you are using this as a value add for your personal trainer, it's a great way for it's a great value enhancer. Let me say that again. It's a great way to enhance their value by holding me accountable and checking in together as part of that session. Okay, so those are my goals. I did my profile and my goals. I created a meal plan based off of that. And here it is. My breakfast, snacks, lunch, and dinner. Now, these color coordinations are really easy to understand individually, but if we look at the entire meal plan, you can see we're really deficient in a couple of areas, or maybe we have too much calories, too few carbs, not enough protein. So if you have a nutrition program today and you have a registered dietitian, that person can sit with me and we can discuss my meal plan and we can sit here and go through things that maybe match my lifestyle, because really that's what it's all about also, right? These look like great recipes, which by the way come from our partnership with Yummly, yummly.com, Yummly. It's the largest recipe database online. So we can sit there and we can actually find recipes that match my lifestyle, because on a Tuesday morning, who has time for a gourmet breakfast that matches my meal plan? Well, I may not be able to do that. So I could either, add a recipe here, I could remove this recipe, or I could swap it. Take a look. Maybe I have enough time. Maybe I have the ingredients at home to create this very nutritious breakfast. I can also copy this for maybe a snack during the day. I'm going to replace the recipe to something that matches my lifestyle. My lifestyle is I'm in a hurry in the morning. So I'll come through here and maybe I want to have some criteria. Maybe I want to look for a gluten-free breakfast. I can search for that. Maybe I want to have a kosher breakfast. I can search for that. Uh, Dairy-free, can do that as well. Okay. So here's some options. And really what I'm looking for is something that's going to match my lifestyle. Really, that's what it's about. Here's one actually, breakfast in a hurry. I'll take that one because that seems to be me. Clearly with the colors, you can see it's trickling outside of those zones. Again, here's the value add for someone to say, okay, well, we can make that up at another meal throughout the day. Here's my ingredients, the meal type that it is, what it contains. In the UK, there's open APIs to grocers so they can buy these items directly online. No one in North America has that. But what we have on the tool is a 2-click grocery list, which is actually, I think, one of the coolest things on the tool, and I'll show that to you shortly. But so we're going to say, okay, we'll take this one. We're going to choose the recipe. And now we've got our breakfast in a hurry. Now, it did alter some of my other statistics here. You can see the fat is starting to trickle outside of that zone. I'm over it. I'm over at 108% now. And that's okay. Because again, either as a value add for a nutritionist or a value add with a personal trainer, or even by myself in the comfort of my own home or the comfort of my car as I'm in the parking lot of the gym or the club or the center, I can alter these meal plans so that these items get fixed. And you can do so on down the line. Now, one of the number one questions I get from people, they say, Billy, what if I didn't follow the meal plan? What if I can I input the recipe of what I ate instead? The answer is quite simply no. Because if you think about that scenario, I would say a majority of the time, if you didn't follow that recipe or follow that meal plan, maybe you had to work late and what do? You stop off at a drive-thru. It's the easiest thing to do, right? It's the lifestyle. Well, it's hard to be accurate with those recipes. So what you can do is you can say, well, I didn't follow the meal plan, but I can estimate the calorie difference in it, right? Holding yourself accountable, staying true to the plan. Additionally, we can add beverages because beverages contain lots of sugars in them as well. So if you wanted to add or remove a beverage, you could do that. And we're pretty good. This is a pretty robust list of beverages that are available to people. You can see there was already 3 cups of coffee that I'd had today that I put in there. But I could say, well, I also had a cup of tea this afternoon. I just had 1 cup, so I'll add that. Just, again, being accountable to myself, staying true to the plan, understanding how I'm tracking toward the result that I'm trying to reach. Okay? Now we can see down here the recommended calories for the week. Are we on target? Have we set a reward day? All that stuff can be done by yourself or with a guide. Additionally, if you think about lifestyles again, you're on your way home, spouse calls, hey, we don't have anything for dinner. Can you stop off at the grocery store and grab that? Which, sure is okay. But if you're following a meal plan together, if it's a reactive meal plan, now you got to spend the time there totaling up, reading the ingredients. It takes time. Not everyone has that time. We're talking lifestyles again. With this 2-click grocery list, you simply click on the shopping list. We'll just say for today. We'll generate today's shopping list. You can do this in the comfort of your car. You get that phone call. Sure, I can stop off at the grocery store. Boom. I'll hit that shopping list. It generates. I can email it to myself. I can save it on my phone, on my device. Because this isn't an app, it's accessible on any device with a web browser. And everything's grouped together just like how it is for the most part at the grocery store. It gives me everything I need, as well as the amount of the ingredient as well. Let's say I really like this meal plan and I want to use this at another time during the year. I can also save this as a template. Okay, save the meal plan as a template. I'll just select today. Okay, and I'll call it my Tuesday fuel. I like this on Tuesdays. Tuesdays I have a meeting. I usually have to stay late at work, something like that. For some reason, Tuesday is a pretty common theme in my lifestyle that I need to have this type of meal. I could come up with a million scenarios on this, but you understand. Oh, but talking about the templates, I can also go into the templates that I already have under the About You section, go to my meal plan templates, and the holidays. The holidays are a great template to have because we all eat a little different around the holidays, right? You go to work parties, you go to the relatives, everybody eats a little different. And so, you can see some holidays, or you can see some templates I've created. Here's the holiday template. I could preview that and see what that looks like. Let's say holidays coming up. It's real easy to access these, so I don't have to go through some of this creation every single week. Then we talk about exercise, that 20% exercise. Well, how do you know that this meal plan is working well with the activities you're doing? Well, you can record your activity here. And I don't mean just exercise. You can clearly see I try to be pretty accurate with what I do. I didn't do much last week because I was away from my computer. I was up in the mountains, and so I tried to actually get off the grid for a bit. So some of this stuff last week isn't recorded here, but you can see, swimming, weeding, gardening. I did a lot of yard work. That's activity. That's burning calories. And by keeping track of it, I realized, oh my gosh, I'm doing this stuff that's burning calories, and I'm eating the right way. And I step on the scale, I take a picture of it, and I'm starting to get motivated, and I want to keep going because I'm getting closer to my goal. And then to really see how that all works together, I jump into my reports. I can get a summary of my meals and my exercises. So you can see the last 2 days and the last 7's been a little limited. I've been pretty active over the last month. I can then look at my exercise activity and see how that activity, how it's burning the calories and how that's working together with my meal plan. And I see those statistics there as well. And that is a user's experience of Nutrition Complete. You remember, it's that easy to create a meal plan, create a grocery list, and continue to do activities and exercises that are being recommended to me by a group fitness instructor or even my personal trainer. Now let's talk about the business experience. It's not a whole lot different. You have an administrator dashboard, an admin dashboard. The number one question I get on the admin side is, Billy, can we add our own recipes? Yes, you can, especially if you already have your own nutrition program going and you have a registered dietitian on staff who has some of their own suggestions that your members could be using. They could come right into here and they could add their recipes. Over here to the right where it says new recipe, they could put the name of the recipe here. Okay. They could put an image with it. They have to have an image to go along with it. It is your responsibility as the admin to put your numbers for your RDA, your prep and cooking time, what the ingredients are, how to cook it, what meals it can be part of, if there's any dietary options with it, and any tagging for keyword access. Okay? And it's that simple to create and save a recipe to enhance, again, your value with that nutrition program that you're running, or to enhance your personal trainer's value as well. Other things you can do, you can obviously add and edit existing users. You can change the name of your product. You can also upload different logos and style sheets to more match the consistency of communication in your business. You can do a login box integration so they can log in with their Facebook or they can log in with their Google. You know how the apps do that. You can also do that with Nutrition Complete. It's put together to be very easy for your member to follow a meal plan, see results, and keep coming in to participate. So, with that, before I wrap this up, let me go over 3 key takeaways for you. The first takeaway that I have is that Nutrition Complete is a value add for membership sales, fitness programs, personal trainers, nutrition programs, or really anything else that you're offering. The second takeaway is that the 2-click grocery list takes the guesswork and hard work out of shopping. And the third takeaway is that Nutrition Complete complements your exercise plans so members actually have a chance of reaching their goal. Thank you for investing your time and your 1 extra leap second with me today in retention management. I appreciate it. I'm going to leave this slide up for a minute so you can jot my contact info down. Have a great last day of the month.